news you can use, broadcast. This is a broadcast, not a podcast. Today we got a special episode, y'all. This is episode 4. I got a special guest, Cbo Da Don. You know what I'm saying? A major figure in the city. You know what I'm saying? First interview ever. I know a lot of y'all want to hear from him. You know what I'm saying? Good nigga. Everybody fuck with him. You know what I'm saying? We gonna hear the inside. You know what I'm saying? We gonna pick his brain a little bit on his success. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, this gonna be a good one. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna give him some time to get up in here. Real quick, I'm gonna give y'all the news real quick. You know what I'm saying? Some news. USA Olympic basketball. They beat Puerto Rico. Anthony L was leading scorer, 26 points. KD had 11. Bron had 10, 8, and 6. You know what I'm saying? It was a blowout. You know what I'm saying? They beat Puerto Rico. They undefeated right now in the games that matter. We got Simone Biles. She finished with the silver in the 100 the race she did today. She finished silver. The workouts, wait a minute, shit, bro, keep going. Yeah, I appreciate it, man. I want to say, man, I appreciate all y'all. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna be honest. When I first did the first episode, you know what I'm saying, I really just was getting on here just to chop it up. You know, it's just to fuck with y'all, just show y'all my face. I know a lot of people be wondering like, where's Star being? But you know, I done got so much good feedback since I done it. That you know, this done became a real thing for me. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna keep this going. You know what I'm saying? I'm taking it all the way serious. People telling me they need it. You know what I'm saying? The city need it. I got real credible artists tapping in with me just off this right here. You know what I'm saying? I got relationships mending just off some conversation that I had with a couple guys. And you know what I'm saying? So I see my part and how I can help my city prosper. You know what I'm saying? And so I'm gonna keep it going. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, what we're gonna do, this is a special one, y'all. Cbo Da Don. You play me something, man. It's a special one right here. Shout out to Eddie Valero. I heard this song, this shit touched my soul. Oh God. It's off his new mixtape, Undefeated. Shout out to Eddie Valero. Y'all tag Eddie Valero. A song called Message to the Streets. I feel like it was on the right for this interview, this conversation I'm finna have with this gentleman, Cbo Da Don. And I kick it off just like this.
Yeah. Letter to the streets, say, babe, I'm leaving you. Learn what I need you, I can't lie, I kinda need you too. Focus moving on, I stay too long, I got some shit to do. No need to cry for me, babe, wipe them tears, yeah, I'ma miss you too. No matter where I go, shit, I'ma think about you regardless. You was there to help me shine, you even stayed through all the darkness. Kinda second guessing leaving you, shit like the hardest. You gotta let me go in peace this time, babe, don't do no arguing. What about the cars I got you? What about the chains? What about Valero? I'm the one gave you that name. How you turned your back on me when I'm the one gave you the game? Oh, you a laundromat, huh? Now a nigga trying to change. Shit crazy, love. You should be ashamed. Yeah, you talk about the good shit, so let's talk about the pain. Cold-hearted bitch, you let my nigga know
song called Message to the Streets. Eddie Valero, Undefeated mixtape. Message to the Streets, he talking to the streets. Him in the streets having a conversation. I felt that man.
Yeah. Streets don't love a nigga. Took a sec for me to grasp me. thinking that it do the quickest way into a casket. Ain't shit wrong with a job, bro, be cool, just let them have it. Niggas mama cry for real, kids out here losing dad. It's a bigger picture, look, you gotta think outside the frame. Misguided by the streets, but let me put this in your brain. How the fuck we get them switches, all that dope and shit to swing? They love to see us kill each other, go against the grain. You out here bragging about a name, out here killing about some fame. Every day that you in jail, know they get paid behind them chains. When you get stuck behind them walls, yeah, that's a different type of strain. She supposed to held it down, now when you call it ain't the same. How you expect not to get burnt when you standing by the flame? How you expect not to get hit when you standing in the aim? Thought that was your mans, he going to trial about the same. And when his blood inside your palms, it ain't no rag to wash the stains. Same.
Motherfuckers, I've been trying to breathe on the water, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to talk to everybody that think they feel like they going through something. I'm a living testimony, you know what I'm saying? I've been through a whole lot. I started so young, you know what I'm saying? I feel like I'm old, but I ain't even old, you know what I'm saying? Niggas going to the feds, friends getting killed, beefs in the street, wars, you know what I'm saying? Keep your head up, man, you know what I'm saying? Stay positive, talk to God, you know what I'm saying? You're gonna come through, you're gonna be alright. Yeah, man, this Eddie Valero message to the streets. That's real rap right there, you know what I'm saying? That's a real message, you know, y'all can go listen to that. They can give you some game, you know what I'm saying? Message to the streets. The streets love the streets don't love you back. Do it for your family, man. Shout out to the men standing up, taking care of their family, taking care of their kids, you know what I'm saying? Standing on man business, standing on man time, you know what I'm saying? You gotta be a man before you anything. I always been that way. I don't care what affiliation you is, what gang you is. If you're not a man, I can't respect it. You know what I'm saying? You gotta be a man. You know what I'm saying? You can't go for anything. You gotta be a man. You gotta do what matters. You can feel what matters. You know what matters. You know what I'm saying? That shit you lose sleep about. When you look yourself in the mirror, you can look in the mirror and feel when you being flawed. You know what I'm saying? For real. Do what matters, man. It's man business. Yeah, we gonna get Big Bo in here, man. We'll get him in here in about 5 more minutes. I'm just chopping it up with y'all, because it's gonna be a real conversation. Every time me and this brother see each other, every time we talk, we done had some real, I'm talking about the realest conversations, you know what I'm saying? I know this brother's story from the beginning, you know what I'm saying? Up till now, you know what I'm saying? I can honestly say he never changed, you know what I'm saying? These are the type of people you need to hear from, you know what I'm saying? Fuck what another nigga gonna say about a nigga. You know what I'm saying? You never met a man, you never talked to a man, you don't know how a man think, you don't know what a man was up against with decisions they face, you know what I'm saying, with things they go through. You know what I'm saying? Get your own version of a nigga, get your own viewpoint of a nigga. Anybody that know me know, man, you probably seen me with 100 niggas with me, but when you holler at Star, most of the time you see Star, in regular time, you see Star by himself. Been this way for a long time. Get your own understanding of a man, man. You know what I'm saying? Look a man in the eyes, see through a man's soul. It's gonna be a real good interview, y'all. News you can use, broadcast. It's a broadcast, not a podcast. We're gonna keep this shit going for y'all. Every time I come, I'm coming with a banger. I promise you, I'm coming with a banger. It ain't no different from rap. I'm coming with a banger every time, I swear to God. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna give y'all the conversation y'all need to hear. I had these conversations all the time. Been having them for years. Y'all need to hear this shit. You know what I'm saying? Fuck the music. Fuck listening to the rap. Fuck listening to what the bickering, the back and forth, the popping it. You know what I'm saying? Everybody have to deal with real shit behind the scenes. This is shit y'all need to hear about. It's time. You know what I'm saying? We done tried to let the music carry the narrative. That shit don't work. You know what I'm saying? It's time to hear real men speak, you know what I'm saying, on real topics about real shit. We killing all that bullshit. We taking the narrative back. This is a safe place, everybody. You know what I'm saying? You come on here, you get your spiel, no matter what you is, where you from. You can come talk to Star. And this ain't just because of this show. This been going on, you know what I'm saying? You can come holler at Star, you know what I'm saying? As long as you come as a man, you know what I'm saying? Put the bullshit to the side, you know what I'm saying? News you can use, broadcast. It's gonna be a good one. We're gonna get it going. We gonna get it going. We finna get Big Bo in here. We finna get Big Bo in here. We gonna get it going. Cbo Da Don, y'all. Cbo Da Don, everybody. Man of many hats. I call this the Ultimate Hustlers Edition. My partner Big True that he asked me, you know what I'm saying, we was on the interview and somebody put in the chat and asked top 5 hustlers out of Memphis. I named all rappers, I named NBA players, and I named one nigga from the streets, and I named Cbo. You know what I'm saying? So I'm letting y'all know this is why this interview came after the Wicked films, after the OG Blue Dirty, you know what I'm saying? I felt like it was important. He never talked. I knew when I called he was gonna come right through. You know what I'm saying? He never did interview before, but this somebody I need to hear from. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, we gonna get it going. Cbo, let's get it going, Jack. It's Saturday. It's feeling good. You know what I'm saying? It's hot as a motherfucker where I'm at. It's feeling good though. You know what I'm saying? It's a good weekend. It's a lot of good positive energy been floating around, you know what I'm saying, off this last week's episodes. You know what I'm saying? Stemmed to a whole lot of things. I done had a whole lot of good conversations, you know what I'm saying, with some men. And I already know where it's going, you know what I'm saying? I know what's gonna happen next. I know what's gonna Episode 4, news you can use, everybody. News you can use, broadcast. News you can use, broadcast. This is a broadcast, not a podcast.
Stop.
Yo.
What it do, Stop?
We can't hear you, Cbo.
Can't hear me?
We can hear you, but it's real low. It's real low.
Can you hear me now?
It's
Still?
still real low though. Oh, hold on. That's me. Say something now.
Yeah, you can hear me.
Oh yeah, that's me. My bad. That's
Yeah.
my fault.
What you got going?
Man, what's going on, baby? I just warmed them up, let them know, you know what I'm saying, that this finna be a different kind of, not just an interview, this finna be a conversation, because we had these all the time. I told them we just gonna share one with them, you know what I'm saying, because a lot of people probably look up to you, they probably admire you, they probably heard about you, but they don't know the stories that go behind, you know what I'm saying, how you became what you is and who you was before you became what you is, you know what I'm saying? So I
Sure.
feel like it's necessary that they get a spiel from you, you know what I'm saying? Because it's so many people that mean something to the city that come to you and get them spills.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So
Sure.
just want to put a platform on it. But see, first and foremost, let me get it going. I'm gonna tell you this. I'm gonna say I gotta give you your flowers. This man right here, Cbo Da Don, man, I'm gonna tell you, I seen him come from the beginning, you know what I'm saying, to when we was riding in Maximals, to when we was, you know what I'm saying, getting in each other cars and shit like that, running across each other with females and shit like that. Man, that man always came around. He always supported. He always showed love. He didn't hide no information. You know what I'm saying? And one thing I can say about him, he played his position with on every level I ever see him go to. I know he played his position because I know the people he was dealing with. You know what I'm saying? So I watched him play his position on every level, through every aspect. I seen him from the shit we can't talk. I seen him doing the shit we can't talk about to Waffle Mania to
For sure.
before the restaurant. You know what I'm
All
saying?
that.
Off the hip Waffle Mania, you know what I'm saying? Get you a plate Waffle Mania to the club, you know what I'm saying? To deal to managing artists, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know. Managing artists, you know what I'm saying? For real.
For sure.
Managing artists, I seen him doing that. I seen him open a restaurant. I seen him running around with some of the biggest names in the game. But one thing I ain't never seen him do, I ain't never seen him quit. I ain't never seen him quit, bro. You know what I'm saying? I want to give your flowers in front of everybody. You know what I'm saying? Gold flowers that never
For
die, bro,
sure.
because you deserve them. You know
For
what I'm
sure.
saying? You mean a lot to the
I
city. You know what I'm saying?
appreciate that.
It's coming from me. I'm getting your flowers in front of everybody. Cbo Da Don. Hold on, let me get my sound going. Hold up. You know what I'm saying? On the count of 3, we're going to get Cbo Da Don his flowers. 1, 2. Hold up. 1, hold on. Let me get it right. Hold on. Let me get it right. I don't want to mess this up. One, two, three.
I appreciate that, bro, for sure.
I appreciate you, bro. I appreciate all the shit you done, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate them conversations we done had. I appreciate no matter what was going on around the situations, the politics, whatever, I always was able to come to you as I ever came to you before, you know what I'm saying? It was never
Nah,
no
for sure.
closed doors, bro, you know what I'm saying? So I just want to give your flowers. So now we
Yeah,
can get into it. How you
you know,
doing, man?
a lot of folk probably don't know. Like I've been really locked in with y'all since like '05, '06 type shit.
Now
Like
for
we go
real.
way back. You know what I'm saying? Like you said, goddamn, we ride spinning wheels and all type of shit. Like really, like out here, like from the other shit to, you know what I'm saying? Like I've been there. You know, so we kind of like I said, grew up together with it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
For
for
real.
real. Facts,
I
facts, facts.
tell people all the time, like, man, these my guys, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't just met these people, like these people, like people I've been bumping shoulders with since I'm talking about, I mean, we wearing uniforms, pulling up on each other type shit, like back then, you know what I'm saying? I was just talking about Lilbaby the other day. We was talking. I said he was the youngest nigga pulling up on us, goddamn it, gambling. He shooting his 40 back then, goddamn it,
Off
on
top.
lunch, skipping school. You know what I'm saying?
Off top with the uniform
Yep.
on.
No bullshit.
For real. And look, let me say this. Listen, y'all. Look, like Cbo is one of them men. You know what I'm saying? Even in the heat of the beefs with me, OG Boo, Dirty, Yo got it. He'll be right here with us,
Exactly.
and he can go get right on the bus with Yo got it. That y'all like in
Nah, for sure.
today's time, they try to make this seem like playing both sides. No, that ain't playing both sides. Let me twist the narrative, y'all. Let you know that mean you real. You see what
Nah,
I'm saying?
it just always for me, bro. I always tell people all the time, like, I ain't never been no puppet. Like, ain't nobody gonna be able to tell me like, you can't fuck with them if you fuck with me. You can't fuck with him if you fuck with me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I'm just type of nigga like, if I fuck with Star, when I'm with Star, we talking about Star. When I'm with God, we gonna talk about God. If I'm with them, you know what I'm saying? I ain't never gonna be talking about Star with them and talking about them with Star. And that what separate me, bro. It's like I ain't never picked a side. You know what I'm saying? Man, I got niggas, goddamn it, Young Mob, Memphis Mob, goddamn it, Double R, goddamn it, 47. I'm talking about from every, and I don't get in nobody business. And that's how I always been out here in these streets, like, and I able to, like I said, kind of maintain like how I move because I ain't never picked no sides. I ain't never spoke on another nigga shit. Like, you ain't gonna catch me on it. Like, I'm let niggas do what they gotta do. You know, and when niggas leave, like my place is a safe place right now. Like.
yeah,
I use this for example, my birthday bash. Nigga, I had every game, everybody that was into it. Nigga, I don't give a fuck, nigga. These niggas been shooting at each other and everything in the same room.
yeah,
This just a couple months ago, nigga. It's on camera, nigga. I'm talking about from Duke to everybody you could think of that's into it, nigga, in one spot. And niggas will stand down just on the strength like I fuck with Cbo, like Brian on there. I ain't gonna even bring that his way. You know what I'm saying? But niggas knowing like you just said, like that's how genuine I am and how real I am with niggas, cause I ain't even gonna, you know what I'm saying, like pick a side or I ain't gonna switch up, nigga. If I'm coming through the airport, I'm with them and I see you, nigga, still gonna be what's up, star.
yeah.
And they gotta respect it, cause that's how I move. I ain't never been no nigga that nobody can yo-yo around or tell like, oh, he a puppet or
Facts.
nah, that nigga ain't gonna fuck with them or them. You know what I'm
Nah,
saying?
facts. And with the person that you is, you always knew with the heads of every situation, it wasn't no problem like that. It was misunderstandings.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
For
It
sure.
be more so the entourage why the shit can't get resolved and get nipped in the bud. But you know, like you will know, like man, bro, I ain't got no bro. Say he ain't know with y'all. You will know, like when he ain't on there with bro. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
Like you've
Exactly.
been like that. You've been able to like people been able to open up to you about that type of shit. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. Yeah, I just always been like that, bro. I ain't getting nobody business. Like you said, most of the time, most of this shit, a lot of, I say 90% of this shit that go on in the street be misunderstandings. And niggas just be having so much pride, you know what I'm saying? And if a lot of niggas just sit down and talk, bro, a lot of this shit can be, you know what I'm saying, resolved. And I say this real quick. It's been times where like a nigga like me, I have tried, you know what I'm saying? I tried, like I'm talking about super hard, like before the blood get shit, I tried. And sometimes, you know, it'll seem like it was going in that direction in some cases. And then sometimes it's just like got to be that one hot head or that one nigga that just standing firm. And this just not to say no names, but niggas know I really didn't try. You feel me? Like I didn't
Yeah,
try.
for
Like
real.
man, come on, bro, let's do this, man. Like come on, let's do this. You know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like I said, I always just maintain with myself, like, these my niggas, I fuck with them. They done showed me number love. I can go over here and pull up over here with them, stand out goddamn with jury on whatever, and it's always been love. I can go over here, fuck with them. It's always been love. I can go over here. And it's just for me, like I said, the biggest thing I always had was my integrity. I ain't never been no nigga like, you know what I'm saying, to judge the nigga or You know what I'm saying? Just getting nobody mixed, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm just moving, man. I don't want no much for money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
And
for
and I
real.
try to influence everybody that, you know what I'm saying? Like, man, bro, we really can get so much shit done in Memphis. Memphis really, to be honest, like, of course it's gonna sound like we saying this because we from Memphis, but I don't think it's a city really can out hustle us, can out like, you know what I'm saying, like do a lot of shit. It's just that the thing about us is nobody wanna accept that it's gotta be a bigger person. It's
Yeah,
gotta
don't
be a
nobody
bigger
want
person.
to jump out
You
there.
know what I'm saying? Like
Yeah,
a lot of niggas be stuck on being, I'm stuck on being like, I'm gonna be my own boss instead of just saying like we could be a team and we could put this shit together and really do this and this. And I think that's what really kind of like fuck us up and hold us back as a whole in Memphis. You know what I'm saying? And niggas like me, like I said, bro, I go around the globe, bro, and niggas, man, Memphis like the most respected niggas in the universe, bro. No
nah,
cap.
for real.
Like a
Nah,
nigga, you from Memphis, I fuck with Memphis niggas. It's just like love. But we hear it shooting at each other. You feel me? Like
yeah,
shit be crazy. But like you said, bro, like, you know what I'm saying? The good part about it is, like I said, bro, you know, we got a couple niggas, you know what I'm saying, like me, you know what I'm saying, and a few more niggas that's just niggas that stand on integrity, that don't get in that type of shit, that just know how to move. And I say that about you too, because I know I see you fuck with a lot of niggas, like, you know what I'm saying? And I mean it's like, uh, even when I say this, I say this for sure because I've been around this long. I remember when you was the hottest niggas in the hottest nigga in the street, hands down. When Young Star was the hottest nigga in the streets, just 100% fact. Like and niggas won't really, you know what I'm saying, probably give you your flowers on it. But it was a time when you was the only nigga rapping and you made a lot of niggas rap.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
For
Like
sure.
I'm talking about in the studio. We in the studio. You know, my little brother Kush. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, bro was talented. You know what I'm saying? And you and him linked in, did songs, and then like I said, Boo Dirty started rapping with y'all. You know what I'm saying? And shit
Mm-hmm.
like I've been there that long. You know what I'm saying? When you was really that nigga, like you pulling up, goddamn. I'm talking about suburban 26s. Goddamn, a nigga wanted to be Star. You know what I'm saying? Nigga wanted to hang with Star. So what I'm saying is a lot of people don't know, bro. Like, it's just seasons for everybody, bro. You hear me? Like,
Nah,
everybody gonna have their season. Ain't no sense in hating on no nigga. Ain't no sense in speaking down on no nigga or trying to, you know, put some a bad poison in a nigga ear about a nigga. Like, let a nigga have their season, bro. You feel me? And if it's your season, it's gonna come. And it's just how I always survive too, though. Start like real shit. Like you just said, I took the back seat on a lot of shit. Even when I remember when nigga like times when it was like these other niggas was bigger than me. Cause I ain't always been a bigger nigga, so I used to play my role. You feel me? I remember I put on a goddamn Major Stack T-shirt. You feel me? Just
yeah,
because like I'm with it. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
But and I ain't never had no big eye little you syndrome.
Cause you sure who you is. You know what I'm
Exactly,
saying? When you look in the mirror, you know
exactly,
what I'm
bro.
saying? That's
Exactly.
just
You feel me?
support. You just supporting. It's like me. I always supported everybody that I fuck with, and so when I got the platform, I'm gonna share the platform just like I'm doing with this right now. I see they tune
Exactly.
in, so I'm gonna pull niggas up, pull niggas in. I got in the rap game, looked at it like, damn, this shit sweet. Y'all come on. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't looking at these niggas that I got a face like, oh man, trying to figure them out. I'm like, nah, let me bring my shit, bring my niggas in.
Yeah,
You know
for
what I'm saying?
sure.
Like the business. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure. Nah, I ain't gonna lie, and it's gonna be something good though. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, this could be your calling. You feel what I'm saying? Like niggas just never know. Nigga, you gotta think about it, nigga. Man, I don't give a fuck who you name, Jerry Springer, nigga, Murray, nigga, whoever. Everybody started somewhere. You get what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
nigga, this shit might be goddamn it global in nigga 60 days. Nigga, just all about God's plan.
Nah,
So
for
one thing
real.
about me, nigga, I'm gonna do whatever. Like I'm support, nigga. We can do this shit 4 times a week if we got to. That's just
Yeah,
how
we
I
got
always
to.
been. You know what I'm saying? I'ma share it, post it. You know what I'm saying? And I'm a root for a nigga, bro. That's one thing about me, bro. I'm a root for a nigga, bro. Cause this shit don't cost a nigga nothing. That's just. I think that's the only reason why I survive and I win, bro. And I don't never have too much bad. I don't have bad days that often, bro, because I got a super pure soul. Like I really be want to see niggas win, and I try to, you know, help niggas get to seeing this type of vision I got. But it ain't for everybody, bro. You know, and I had to
For
learn it too.
everybody. But
You know
niggas
what
gotta
I'm saying?
learn. Niggas gotta learn their
For
place in the world. You see what I'm
sure.
saying? You ain't gotta be the chief. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas gotta learn their place and be comfortable in their place. You see what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure, bro.
So look, let me ask you a question. Let me get into a question.
Uh huh.
With a lot of what you just said, explain to me, because I know you was heavy in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I was in the streets, you was in the streets. You was right there in the streets too. You know what I'm saying? How did you transition from the streets to the business? Like how did they come out? Did anybody put a bug in your ear? Did you have any mentors along the way? Did anybody pull you up, pull you out of something? Like how did that go? What made you see like this the way to go? Because I seen you get in business when it wasn't a cool thing to do. You see what I'm saying?
Exactly. I ain't gonna lie, bro. I'm gonna keep it real. Like, if I had to just give a couple people they flowers, like, I was like, a lot of people don't know this. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was just like anybody else. I was on some dumb shit. I thought the gang shit was cool. You know what I'm saying? I was one of them young niggas, so it's like I had started fucking with Lafayette that owned Ching's Hot Wings. I had got in trouble, bro. Like, I had got put on a juvenile whatever this shit called, handover house, whatever, at the time, and I had to work a job. So I went up there at Ching, but this was trying to time Ching was cracking, nigga. I'm talking about Derrick Rose, nigga. I'm talking about you name it, nigga. Everybody that was
It's the
somebody,
pull
nigga.
up
Ching
spot.
was the spot. You hear me?
Yeah.
All right. So I was up there and I'm like I might have been just turning 17 type shit, but I had already been hustling. I had already been goddamn made a name for myself. I was already who I was. And it was like I went up there and synced that shit. Like, I'm up here like actually like doing some shit that was positive, and I'm meeting people, networking, and it was cool. Now, I ain't gonna lie, I never ever thought I would be using what I learned from him now. But this how it went. It was like, all right, I'm up here. I'm a people's person. I always been a people person, and I'm at Change just up there just doing my thing, like, you know what I'm saying, kicking it and shit. I'm learning the business as it go. Lafayette took so much liking to me. He already knew what kind of person I was. He had opened up another store and like, I'm just gonna let you run it. I'm like 17 at the time. I never forget. Like I said, everybody was outside. Outside was like the crunkiest shit ever. Like, I'm saying, like, this back in the shell days, you know what I'm saying? We really used to be outside type shit. And I had the spot pumping. He had a little chain spot downtown. He didn't keep it long. I don't really know the ins and outs why he didn't keep it, but I ended up getting that bitch lit. Like, and he was just like, man, you need to start throwing parties. You need to, people.
When the
And
T when the change joint turned to sleep the club.
exactly.
Yeah.
So it was like in that moment, you know what I'm saying? I took that what he was saying, but I ain't gonna lie to you. I didn't use. I still was like a knucklehead at the time. I'm saying, brother, don't make this. I'm saying, this nigga right here doing this, and he riding by. Goddamn it, shit, bingo. Goddamn it, I want to ride like these boys, so I'm still hustling. But at the same time, I realized, like, bro, hustlers really the best CEOs in the world. A lot of people don't know that. You know what I'm saying? I'm just being honest. Like, I ain't I ain't get my mental straight until probably about 23 years old. My first thing I ever invested in was a mobile detailing van. You know what I'm saying? And I tried to do that or whatever the case was. Of course, I'm still moving the groove and doing that. But at the same time, like, man, I ain't gonna lie, like, nigga, can't do this shit forever. But to answer your question head on, like, what really made me say, like, the street shit is just getting like it's getting left. All right, I had lost probably like 3 homeboys in one season. Then I got like the nigga that like my daddy. Like, he was like my dad, like my father in the streets, who like really like literally like raised me, like showed me. Like, if it weren't for him, nigga, I wouldn't have the integrity I got. You get what I'm saying? My
Yeah.
mama did what she could do with me, my dad did what he can do with me, but I'm saying, like, sometimes it take a different type of person to come in your life. They literally show you, like, look, bro, you moving sloppy, like, we gotta move like gentlemen. You know what I'm saying? We
Yeah.
gotta do this,
Wake
we
your
gotta do
game
this.
up. Nigga came and woke
Exactly.
your game up.
So Big Baby, this is his name, Big Baby. So Big Baby kind of put me up under his umbrella. And when he put me up under his umbrella, it was kind of like, I ain't gonna lie to you, it was like, to this day, I'd have met a lot. I'd have been on so the good part about me, bro, like you said, I can fuck with everybody. So I done fuck with Big Juke. That was a person I was with every single day for a long time. I done fuck with Fruit Loop Dave. I done fuck with so many certified bosses. I'm talking about whereas I took a little bit of everybody recipe and
Mm-hmm.
I put it in one situation. I made who I am. But
Mm-hmm.
them niggas kind of, like I said, they always was the ones who kind of like enlightened me on, like, bruh, shit, it's a lot of paper out here. Like, you know what I'm saying? This 1-2 might not be your 1-2. This might be, you know what I'm saying? This might be, you know what I'm saying? You might need to do this and you might need to do that. And this particular situation right here, though, how I 100% got on it, man, Big Baby went to jail. So at the time, how I was moving and what I was doing, it ain't no friendly shit. You can't just really pull up on anybody and just be like, I need this and this on that type of time.
Mm-hmm.
So it was like I had to really, like, dang, I got this cheese. All right, I gotta figure this. I know I ain't finna goddamn it. Bro telling me like this ain't the way no more. Like we gotta switch it up. I'm on the phone with him accepting the call. He telling me like, nah, bro, this ain't it. You know what I'm saying? So what I'm saying is, for me, it's like, all right, I got this little cheese stack. I'ma just try something. I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. It was 2014. I was like, I'm just, at this time, this when we playing with cars and shit. I'm whip the whip and whip the whip. So I'm like, man, I'm just gonna buy this food truck. So I just stepped out there and just bought the food truck, bro. Cause like I said, Big Back went to jail. My nigga Cuzzo went to jail. You know what I'm saying? Both of them goddamn had severe sentences for the same shit I'm doing. You know what I'm saying? And it's like God spared me, and it's just the truth. Like when God spared me, it was like for me, it was like either I'm gonna kind of keep on trying to wiggle down this road and hope I can be a little more clever than them. But these some hell of a niggas. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? These niggas clever. So for me, I'm like, bro didn't get away with it, and other brother get away with it, and shit. I'm talking about so many people I done been up under this certified. I'm talking about the
You
biggest
know these
bosses in the
niggas like
world.
some evil geniuses. You
And
know
I'm
these
like,
niggas
these
cold.
niggas ain't getting away with it. I'm like, what the fuck made me think I'm gonna get away with it? You know what I'm saying? So for me, it was like, I ain't even gonna hold you. It was like a smart move. Like, I just took my common sense, like, bro, you gotta go on here and just try something. And I tried it and I prospered from it, bro. But all this shit go back to what you said when you first got on this thing. Like, I always fuck with everybody, so now everybody come fuck with me one time. And that's how it took off. And it went from that to the point where it was like, goddamn it, the food truck. I'm like, I'm gonna be here at 4 o'clock. Man, I got 75 cars out there waiting on me at 4 o'clock. So now in my head, I'm like, I'm still trapping. I'm just selling something that's legit. You
Yeah,
feel me? So
yeah.
now in my head, I'm like, I'm good at this. Now I'm, goddamn it, I can talk to a couple girls. I can kick some shit. I ain't gotta watch my do it. So I just locked in. And like I just told you, like hustlers, we the biggest. We the like it ain't because I ain't racist and I love white people, but we like America's biggest nightmares, bro.
Nah,
You feel me?
yeah,
Like
for real.
people don't even want to see a nigga with some sense, bro. Like a street nigga with some sense is dangerous. And
Right.
and I'm being honest with you, bro. Like that's what really kind of like I think like a lot of people sell themselves short. It you got to step out here and try. If you were sent out for a pack, same thing. It's a risk you can lose. Nigga, open up something, try it. You feel me? Just put your all in it. You know what I'm saying? And just see how it becomes. And then I got these kids too. You know what I'm saying? So like for me, I don't want no nigga raising my daughters. I don't want no nigga raising my son and telling them what to do. And you know what I'm saying? And I
Yeah,
could have switched it up and made a change. So there it was. It was like the common sense. You know what I'm saying? Seeing my niggas bump their heads and you know what I'm saying? My praying mother. You know what I'm saying? And just being a good nigga from like I said from Lil Courtney in the neighborhood to Cbo to just like I just never ever in my life, bro, like been too big to listen. You know what I'm saying? I just took everything I learned, bro, and I just applied myself, and then it ended up working for me the first time though. So my first time rolling the dice, it worked. Even with the car wash, it worked. It just wasn't no, it wasn't no real cheese in it, but it
yeah,
worked.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, I can do some shit. So it went from that to now let me try this. You know what I'm saying? Let me try this, and then and on that road, so that's how I started doing a little management and shit like that. Applying myself. You know what I'm saying? I just kept applying kept on.
All right, so Cbo, what made you get into food? What made you? Where did you come up with the idea Waffle Mania? The service, we gotta let your service kick back in. The service, freezing up, Cbo.
Can you hear me? Stop. My bad.
Yeah, I can hear
Can you
you
hear
now.
me?
I can hear you now. Yeah, get back
Yeah.
right. I had the question. I said, what made you come up with the idea to get into food? Waffle Mania.
Uh,
Give us a spiel on that.
this story was crazy. So, like I said, I bought the food truck. I ain't had no name for it at the time, but Zebo was conditioning in L.A. It was, I think, yeah, like I said, I think it was 2013 or 14, one of them, and we stayed out on the West Coast, probably like I want to say about 30, 45 days straight. I was just out there, me, here, Zebo, everybody just out there having a good time, and these niggas kept eating chicken, Roscoe chicken and waffles. Like I'm talking about literally, like we running that shit in the ground. Swear to God, they on this live or they hear it, they know I ain't cap. They was eating that shit so much. I'm like, damn, we need this shit in the city. So it was like just like I said, a hustler's move. I'm just like, if these niggas supporting this shit from them, let me say the same shit. You feel me? And
Yeah.
I went on here and went with my move, and grandma goddamn had some cold ass pancakes. I remember, you know what I'm saying, how she was making them. I'm like, man, I'm finna try to make these goddamn pancakes like grandma, but I'm gonna do them waffles. You know what I'm saying? And man, I'm telling you, just hey, you know, some niggas get it and some niggas don't. Some niggas got it. I mean, and some niggas just don't. It's just for me. I'm just a hustler, bro. It's like whatever concept, whatever I feel like working, you know what I'm saying, or I feel like uh I ain't scared to change. I ain't scared to take a chance for one, and then for two, you know what I'm saying. I'm just observant, so I peep shit, and you know what I'm saying. I'm like, man, this shit they really own this shit. Like, bro, I'm talking about we eating this shit twice a day, and I'm like, do we got a chicken and waffle spot in Memphis? They like, we got one. It's Miss Polly's downtown. So I'm like, ain't no competition there. I ain't stepping nobody's toes. You feel me? I'm gonna roll with it, and that's how I
Hey, hold
got
on,
on.
let me chime in right quick. I started tripping when you said granny recipe because this my first time hearing you say that because me and Memphis D, shout out to Memphis D, free Memphis D, he'll be home soon. Man, we
Yeah,
used to be like, man, Memphis D be like, man, I'm telling you, stop, man. Cbo, I don't know what he putting in the motherfucker, man. You going to sleep after you eat that motherfucker right
but I
there.
swear, my grandma had a. I was so bad growing up. I used to have to sit in the kitchen with my grandma while she cooked the whole meal. Like I used to have to sit there, so I used to have to hand her what she using. And like I told you about the same thing about chains. I just never thought I'd have to need this shit later on in life. But I'm just glad a nigga goddamn it just, you know what I'm saying, was always able to be coachable. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? I was always
Now
able,
that's
even right
big. That's
now, bro.
news you can use. Everybody. He just said he glad he was always able to be
And
coachable.
still is,
That's what I always try to preach to some of the biggest. Like no matter how big you get, stay able to be coachable because we all know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? You know who you is when you script butt naked. You look in the mirror.
for sure.
You ain't as cold as they think you
Nah,
is. You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
That's important. That's some news you can use right there. Keep going, C-Mo.
But yeah, so I just always stand coachable, start like I ain't gonna lie, like, you know what I'm saying? And just even now, bro, I don't give a fuck, nigga. I can be at the corner store, nigga, drunk and walk up to me right now, nigga, with some news I can use. I'ma listen. I'm listening.
Nah,
You know,
fact.
because
That's where
it's
we
a
got it from.
reason. It's a reason where he bumped his head. I might can listen. It's a reason. I honest God truth, nigga. Back in my day when I was doing whatever it was just like I had a pilot, nigga. I had a pilot as one of them people that were pulling up on me, nigga. He was a pilot. And he told me, he was like, man, you know, I was a pilot. And I'm talking to him, woo, woo. He told me, he said, man, you know how I got on this? I'm like, how? He was like, man, I fuck around and goddamn it, my wife. He said his wife and his son died in a car wreck, bro. And he was like, he just turned to this shit like as an escape, and it just ruined his life. So what I'm saying, these be people, these be real humans, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like these people are
Mm-hmm.
somebody. Like I
No,
don't.
for real.
That's why I don't shit on nobody, bro. Like
Yeah.
I don't shit on a soul. When I say I don't shit on nobody, bro, cause I know, man, these tables can turn, and I know one thing for sure, bro. Like at the end of the day, bro, you know what I'm saying? You could be up today, down tomorrow, and you just never know where another person coming from. But I was just using that pilot situation just to say this, like that nigga was once a hell of a person. You feel what I'm saying? And just like we sitting here, we know some used to be's and some old niggas that had it and ain't got it, and so it's like for me, it's like I ain't gonna never belittle no nigga to the point where goddamn it, if something was to go, you know, Lord forbid, something was to happen to me, the table turn, I want nigga back to be like, Cbo was the same nigga. You feel me? Like I ain't shit. I don't know the difference. Goddamn, he might not got a 2024, but he still goddamn it. We know it ain't gonna be no. Fuck that nigga, man. That nigga used to goddamn it, man. And you know, I ain't really
Yeah.
gonna get too much of that. You know what I'm saying? A couple niggas might not like me about bitches and shit like that. Oh, some
Yeah, you know
old
they
shit,
come
but
with it. You know they
you
come
know
with
what
it.
I'm saying? I ain't really never been no nigga just frowned upon, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm gonna give nigga they flowers. I'm a support a nigga. You know what I'm saying? And I'm gonna give you my best advice. You know, I take out my time and give a nigga a little time if I can and help you, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just whatever. And I don't give a fuck who it was, nigga. If it was Boo Dirt to tell you, nigga, he opened up his restaurant, bruh. Like, and that's another thing I'm gonna say. A lot of people don't know, like, some of these people be my real friends. We just don't hang. We just in different chapters of life.
That's
You
how
get what
it
I'm
go.
saying?
That's how it go when you real men.
If Boo called me right now, I'm gonna end the live, bro. What's up? You straight? Cause that's what he gonna do for me. It's my guy. I talk to him. We ain't gotta talk every day. And it's so many other people. You get what I'm saying? It's just like I said. It's just I don't hang with them, and we ain't kicking it every day. And cause shit, I'm frying. I'm up here cooking. Like I'm in a restaurant. God damn it, I ain't about to really gonna come up here and just too quick to kick it with Cbo. Cause at this point in my life, we've been balling so long. Yeah, think about it, when we was out. For us, it's boring
Yeah,
now. You know what I'm
yeah,
saying? So a nigga
yeah.
like me, you, Boo, and goddamn it, Snap, and all us who was hanging and we kicking it at a high level back then, man, we like, you know what I'm saying? We at level 2, 15, 16 years old buying my way.
Yeah,
No cap. This shit documented
yeah.
pictures. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying this to say like, um, so what we at in life now is like people might think like, Cbo don't fuck with them or he ain't talk. Nah, these still my guy. I
It's
still
just
talk to
growth.
my homies that's I still talk to my homies that's doing everything you could think of just right now. Picking up the phone, I talk to Duke 3-4 times a week. Talk to Steve-O 3-4 times. I'm talking about every motherfucker you could think of that I ever been in it, man. Any part of chapter of my life, I'm still connected with them. It's just we probably don't hang as much because I'm going this way, and I know y'all got to do what y'all got to do, and woo. So it's like, you know. So I just brought this part up because we were just talking in general, but I always like been that same nigga, bro. I'm gonna be the same nigga, bro. No matter what, I ain't gonna give a fuck. They give me 150 million, I'm gonna be the same nigga, bro. I swear to God, like, and it just ain't gonna change me, bro. You know what I'm saying? I might change my environment or how I'm moving, but that ain't nothing wrong with it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah,
I don't go to Orange Mountain and hang out, but niggas from Orange Mountain, they know unreachable. Let somebody pass away or somebody needs some or these kids need some, I'm pulling straight up.
you
You know what I'm
showing
saying?
up
They
when
know
you
it.
matter. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I just can't hang out and just sit on the block because it's selfish of me to do that. And I know these people really need me. You know, these
Mm-hmm.
people really need me. You know what I'm saying? I'm the first person in my family, man, right hand of God, to break a generation curse. You know what I'm saying? We ain't got no ball players, no rappers, you know what I'm saying? No hell of a goddamn it doctors and lawyers and shit in my family. You know what I'm saying? We really, you know what I'm saying? Like, I was the first motherfucker I was the first person in my family, bro, I know for sure to make millions. For sure. 100%. You know
Nah,
what I'm saying?
big that shit. And that shit gotta be celebrated. That's why I got you on the
Yep.
platform, bro.
Yep.
We gonna go back. We went to Waffle Man, but we gonna go back.
Yeah.
A game. You know what I'm saying? I know everybody on the line, y'all know about y'all remember A game. You know what
A
I'm saying?
gang, that was it.
It's a few names in the city that when they come to club, don't even talk about it if it ain't them. But when Cbo Da Don came with A game, we all was there.
We was all
What got you in the A
every
game?
Monday.
Yes,
Lit.
sir. What got you in the A game?
Um, so when I was growing up, you know, so we used to throw these little parties shit for my birthday and shit, you know what I'm saying? And I ain't gonna lie, like I said, you know, I was always popular, you know what I'm saying? I was always, you know what I'm saying, who I am. And I used to throw my little birthday parties and they used to get off, you know what I'm saying, pack, whatever. We used to throw parties, goddamn, all the way back to Coach T days and just shit like that. And uh make a long story short, I knew that was like something I always did. I had threw a party like maybe like 6 months before I started doing the actual promoting thing and just nightlife thing altogether. But this party was so big this time because this particular year, this was Zebo came, Tony Allen, goddamn it, they had Rudy Gay. It was at the Grizzly game. It was just like star-studded event type shit. You know what I'm saying? Everybody you could think of was in this motherfucker. So now, and I give him his flowers too, you know what I'm saying? This ain't no exaggeration, man. You know what I'm saying? Chris Perkins was the first person to ever like give me the keys to his building. Chris Perkins and Christy, they both they was husband and wife, you know what I'm saying, at the time. And they like, look, whatever you want to do, cool from here on out. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? This what we gonna do, and we trust in your vision. I'm like, let's go. Shit. And I locked in with them. And at the time I still 1 foot in, 1 foot out. But I was learning like I can actually make a living, you know what I'm saying, doing some shit I like to do. You know what I'm saying? Because at the time, like I said, we was partying. We was the niggas in the club every weekend. We was the niggas in the club going to get an outfit, city gear every week. I'm talking about pulling up 5, 6, 7 cars going to city gear. I remember this shit vividly on American Way. All us in that motherfucker shopping. We going out every night. Like, there was a time.
Yeah.
So at that point of time, it's like I can get paid to do something I like to do. Count me in, and it took off from there to the point where it was like, all right, you want some of the ownership? We can do this or we can do that. And right when we was goddamn it, like at the time, uh, because a nigga was 1 foot in, 1 foot out, they had raided the spot. Somebody had made some false accusations about, you know what I'm saying, me being there saying, you know, I was doing this and doing that out of the building. So they came and raided this place, bro, and shut the motherfucker down. Man, but how God worked, I came right back 5 years later and got it. It was crazy. But that's how I know like God timing be for real. You know what I'm saying? So this shit was like crazy, bro.
So staying on A game. You know what I'm saying? How did you go about getting DJ Lil Larry, the legendary DJ from the city, to DJ there?
Larry. So same thing. We was already thugging. We was already outside. You know, Lighter one of my niggas. I left from on Mound. So we was already familiar with each other. And my partner, who was doing one of the parties with me, named D Rich, we was all just coming up with different names. Who all can DJ? Who all we think will be good, candidates to DJ. And we 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 originally, crazy part. We originally started out with DJ Rocksteady. You know,
Yeah,
so a lot of people don't know this, and it's like I don't never be wanting credit for shit because I just do everything I do genuinely.
yeah.
But truth to God, you know what I'm saying? DJ Rocksteady was DJing for us or whatever the case. It was the hottest night in the city. Dolph was this one Dolph had the coupe and shit. Dolph was just on the rise, goddamn it. He was already hot, but he was on the rise too.
Mm-hmm.
So he used to come hang out with us, kick it with us on the Monday on just the fly through tip, just on like just pull up, you know what I'm saying, type shit. And man, next thing you know, goddamn Rocksteady, like, dog gave me a job. So Rocksteady had to leave. So
Yeah.
now I'm like, man, we gotta call somebody. And I'm like, shit, ain't nobody else to call but the goddamn Memphis. I called my boy Double L. He pulled straight up, and we've been locked in ever since. Well, we've been locked in before then, but that's how L got on it. You know what I'm saying? Originally, cause my boy had got an opportunity, man. He ended up being Dolph. You know what I'm saying? Main DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And that was live. So like I said, bro, behind the scenes, like on some no credit shit, I be just connecting dots with people, and I always just, you know what I'm saying? I think that's why I win in the long run because I do it from a genuine point. You know what I'm saying? Like, it don't be no, you owe me, nigga, don't forget I did that for you. I can't no nigga, I don't give a fuck who it was, whoever had any type of encounter with me say, I actually called their phone like you owe me something. You know what I'm saying?
Now,
Because you got to this point.
and I got a story that we're gonna get into later down the
For
line
sure.
where I'm gonna tell you about that. Somebody told me about you about that, and I
Yeah.
know my partner, one of your partner, I'm gonna tell you about that. But we're gonna keep going though.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna move past Club A game. All right, a lot of people might not know, but I know that you also has been active. You was active in artist
For
management. What was
sure.
your first endeavors in artist management?
Kush. So I started with Kush. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people don't know, you know what I'm saying? Kush, that's my little brother. So he go by Pack Strong. He was going by Kush, Reggie Kush at the time. So it was just like some big brother, little brother shit, but it was still artist management. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Goddamn it. We always had that Master P and Slim dream. You know what I'm saying? I think everybody did. You know what I'm saying? And I just goddamn it, you know what I'm saying, was working my little 1-2 with bro. I thought it was something to do. And like I said, I always, man, one of my biggest uh people, you know what I'm saying, I looked up to, you know what I'm saying, growing up was always Fruit Dave. Fruit Dave had major stacks. I was seeing what he was doing, and that's how I brought my brother around. Y'all like, shit, he hard, you hard, goddamn, let's do it, let's do something. Y'all locked in on y'all own, but at the same time, you know what I'm saying, that was the first person I ever like considered myself managing. And it just like a lot of people don't know this about Kush though. I gotta say this. Far as talent, Kush like probably one of the talented people, you know what I'm saying,
nah,
that really know what he doing. He can do it.
nah, fact.
The thing
That
about Kush, is we actually went up in the wrong way in life at a time where it's like you can either chase your dreams where you don't make no money right now, or you can go ahead and go goddamn and get this off and goddamn make you 5, 6, 7, 8,000. So
yeah,
Kush kind of like went that way because it was right then, and I ain't gonna lie to you, cause I can't use the word fault myself, but I know for a fact, you know what I'm saying, it was a lot of me that kind of like made bruh not chase his dream because he said, I'm living a dream that we've been dreaming about forever right now. We
yeah,
pulling up in these, you know what I'm saying, 5, 6 whips, everything for a job. We doing this now without a check. So it's like
yeah.
he couldn't really focus on
Hard.
just, it's hard to
It's
stay,
hard
I'm going to work,
not
goddamn
to
it, I'm going
go
to
and
keep
run your
it.
bankroll up and go and pop
Exactly.
out and pull up like, yeah, I'm good. It's
Exactly.
hard.
So I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. That's how Kush ended up venturing off. And I always say this, bro. But seasons, you know what I'm saying? Everything happened for a reason. Cause Kush actually doing great right now. Like he just in LA. You know what I'm saying? For you to be living in LA, goddamn 6, 7 years. Well, he was in Miami 4, 5 years. Then he been in LA for like the
Oakland
last.
take money.
It take money. So he doing good for himself. He just ain't. He just Kush cut like a light switch. He cut that shit on, cut it off. Some days he want to rap, he don't. Some days, it's just, and I just get it. You know what I'm saying? Cause like I said, when you got a dream, bro, sometimes you it take time to see it all the way through. And I ain't never gave up on them, but I just know, you know what I'm saying, when it come time to people, you know what I'm saying, actually stand down with their dream, it'd be hard if you in the midst of something that's already working. And that's what it was with Kush. But that was the first person though to answer your question.
All right, so after that, I know later down the line, I see you another one of the biggest from the city, legendary artist, Moneybag. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? How you and Moneybag get linked up?
My best friend. So my best friend, a lot of people don't know, you know, I got like 4 best friends, but one of my best friends is Big Homie. You know what I'm saying? My real best friend, like my kids know his kids, like this is my brother. Like, you know, I always tell, like I just said in the live early on, I don't talk to him every day. I just seen him today though, this is my brother. I'm talking about like it it ain't probably honest to God truth, even with my other best friends, like ain't nobody been through more shit than me and YG. Me and Big Homie, they been through more shit than me and my blood brothers. You know what I'm saying? Like this my real diehard. I ain't got but $5 in my name. Goddamn, let's put 3 in the tank, get 2 hot and spices. This my brother. Like me and Big Homie. So if he called, it was just a no brainer. So that's how Bag even got me and Bag even got around each other. Truth to God, like I said, you know, I've been around y'all, but I never bump shoulder with Bag around y'all, you know, or nothing like that. But you know what I'm saying? And I ain't even being funny. I had never heard not a song from or nothing. But just because Big Homie called me, it was a no-brainer. Like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? He like, bro, you know what I'm saying? You got the spot. Man, this is my cousin. You know what I'm saying? I want you to let him open up. You know what I'm saying? And woo, woo, woo. He opened up for Thug. I had booked Thug. I think it was either Thug or Dolph at the time. I booked somebody at Dream, and he opened up. And shit, after the show, we sat down, chop it up and shit. And bro, like, man, shit, just fuck with us, bro. Goddamn, man, we get the pushing. Woo, woo, woo. And man, I ain't gonna lie to you, you know what I'm saying? We got the push and everything started off so perfect, you know what I'm saying? I was like, you know, at the time, like I said, I'm one of them niggas like, I ain't doing this shit for no money. I would say this: the ultimate goal is always to be financially stable.
Mm-hmm.
Let's get that understood. With anything I do,
Mm-hmm.
it got to make financial sense. I ain't no nigga that just like to hang out, so it have to make financial sense. But I know it's a grind to it. So I put my grind in with it. Like, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? And we locked in, and it was like uh, it was a growing experience for us. Even though it didn't work out, truth to God is bag. Me, okay, I'll put it like this. Me and Bag ain't got no beef. I ain't into it with Bag or nothing. We ain't into it. We don't kick it or nothing like that no more, nothing like that. I see him, we speaking it's cordial. But Bag, honest to God, saved my life though. Truth to God. If I went on the road with Bag when them indictments hit, if I wasn't grinding with Bag when them indictments hit, I would have got picked up. For sure, 100%. Cause my other best friend with his body, uh, when he caught his charge, it was around the time I'm with Bag every day on the road. We trying to get this shit going. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So I always say things like everything happen for a reason, cause it really do. Even though I ain't get a chance to go, you know what I'm saying, all the way up the ladder with bro. You know what I'm saying? It's just more like he's it was a purpose for him to be in my life for that season. And he saved my life, bro. Honest to God, truth. I swear to God. I got some indictments. I got some indictments paper right now from my, like, you know how they send you to show you, like my brother and them send me their shit, like the paperwork and shit, and it
Mm-hmm.
show the dates. The
Mm-hmm.
whole time we grinding. We going like to the hood clubs and shit. Like, man, we was like, I think Bagmate was picking up like 3,500 a show at the time. God damn it, and man, we just on the grind. I'm talking about like we riding my truck. We just out of here, 17-hour whip. We going to Norfolk, Virginia's. I'm talking about everywhere you can think of, like, and saying that to say, bro, like, I think that's the real reason why, like, I ain't even got no hate towards Bag or it ain't, you know what I'm saying? He doing his thing, you know what I'm saying? I salute him, you know what I'm saying? I'm doing my thing, you know what I'm saying? And it just didn't work out. But at the same time, bro, all jokes aside, Bag really saved my life, though, for sure. You know what I'm saying? 100%.
And it's big with you saying that the situation came about through Big Homie G because I know that the situation before was Big Homie G
For
situation.
sure.
He fell back to push bag, you know what I'm saying? So
Hey,
that was
big
big.
homie G, I ain't saying this because, like I said, that's my best friend. I ain't saying this on no shit because big homie G doing his thing right now. I'm saying this because it's something from the core, from the heart, like real shit. Big homie G, without a single hand of a shadow of a doubt, is probably the only nigga I know will put his dreams on hold for somebody else. It take a lot. It's a different type of real, you know, because some people might consider it stupid or some people might consider it dumb, and you know, but bro really put his whole everything on hold because he felt like Cuz can get it going. Like, what's good? Let Cuz get it going. I was there from the first. I say this without it. If it ain't nobody deserve their flowers in this situation, it's Big Homie for sure, without a shadow of a doubt, 100%. You know what I'm saying?
All right, bro. Look, we almost at an hour. It's just getting good, y'all. I'm finna end the live. I'm finna cut it right back on. Everybody's in. Y'all get right back in here, bro. You requested live. We finna keep it going. I'm finna end this
I
one. We finna get it
I
right
bet.
back going. All right.
Bet.